All right, how are we doing tonight, guys? A little bit of a football Sunday stream. How's everyone doing? Yeah, there we go. There we go. And so is the Golden City blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is
The
fleeting.
chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. It may even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Okay. So that is the end of our voting period, and it looks like we will be playing as a human noble and a rogue. Warrior got no votes. There's 1 vote for mage. No votes for warrior. All right. So we got human. We got rogue. I have definitely played a rogue in this game, but not for a while.
Greetings.
So I have beaten this on Nightmare before.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Arlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial Darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No, no. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then, and we fought all legions, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. How? You remember my daughter?
I see she's become a lovely young woman. Pleased to see you again, my dear.
Is your family here, Arlhow?
Oh no, I left them in Amaranthine, well away from the fighting in the south. They do send their best wishes. My son Thomas asked after you. Perhaps I should bring him with me next time.
Thomas is a few years younger than I am.
As you get older, those years make less difference. A lesson often hard won.
I doubt she'll be receptive, Howe. My fierce girl has her own mind these days. Make her bless her heart.
Quite talented, I'm sure. One to watch.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
What? Why can't I go into battle with you and Fergus?
I'm certain you'd more than prove yourself, but I am not willing to deal with your mother if you join the war. She'd kill me if I let you go. She's already twisted into knots about Fergus and me going.
Very well. Do what you think is best.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrion.
Whoa, that sword is crazy.
Your lordship, you didn't mention
What
that a
mod
Grey
do I have on
Warden would
that?
be present.
I don't
Duncan
know.
arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
They're an order of great warriors.
They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
Is there a reason I shouldn't join them?
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Let me real quick, I'm going to move this down a bit so it's not... I'd love to put this somewhere else that's not blocking subtitles. This should be okay. May still interrupt some of the subtitles if they're really long, but you guys let me know if it's a big problem, and I'll figure out a different place to put it, or I'll just get rid of it from this screen. Doesn't really need to be here on this screen. It's on for my other screens. So let's just hide this for the time being. Let's see. Of course.
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Where is Fergus?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Hello, you two, Sir Gilmore.
Pardon my abruptness, my lady. It's simply that I've been looking everywhere for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again.
I've been looking everywhere
And
for
is
me.
threatening to leave.
Did the dog get into the larder again?
No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
Then I guess I should go collect him.
That would be wise, before Nan tears down the walls. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
To the kitchen, then.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But, mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves, I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you! Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
I'm sorry he's bothering you.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way!
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
What a smart boy you are.
Oh, encourage the hound, why don't you? No wonder he keeps giving Nan fits. It does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, did you hear that?
These creatures have no true reason to fight us. It shall be done.
We
That's
did it!
excellent.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Those were very large rats.
I've seen larger. They come up from the Kokari Wilds sometimes. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
There's a mod that makes Sir Gilmore a permanent companion. With a romance option even. Unfortunately, it's... I have no problem with how it's written. But it falls prey to the same issue that most custom companion mods do if they're voiced, which is... Oh. That's fun. Which is that they tend to be made by people who don't have access to very good microphones. Certainly not of a quality that matches the rest of the ones in the game.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Actually, he was defending all of the food, all of the roast. He was defending it from big fucking...
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones?
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
My faithful dog made sure it's safe.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Good evening, my lady.
Mother says the Darkspawn will all be killed and I won't see one. Is that true?
Hello, my dear girl. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
Still the same taskmaster, right? Jesus. Still the same taskmaster, I see.
If the mind is not exercised, it withers just as the body does. Perhaps you'd care to join me in teaching the lesson?
I am quite familiar with the subject matter.
Perhaps you could make the topic more palatable for these lads and their minuscule intellects.
Brutal. Very well.
Wonderful. Oh, the Cousland history is long indeed. Where shall we start?
You predate the founding of the kingdom, yeah?
Well, I'm glad some of my lessons don't disappear into that yawning chasm between your ears, young lady.
Doing the best I can.
Seems you've already plumbed the depths of your potential then. A pity. At
So
any
mean
rate,
to me for no
your
reason.
family has
That
held the
blank look on
Tournere
her
of
face,
High
too.
Ever since before King Callan had united Ferelden. In fact, Tierna Elethea Cousland battled Callanhad to maintain High Ever's independence.
Yeah? Did she?
Well, the Couslands are ardent royalists now, but at that time, Callanhad was unknown and considered dangerous by many. When Callanhad's army reached High Ever, Tierna Elethea led the local bands against him. Obviously, Callanhad won.
And Callan had let us keep the Tierner?
Callanhad wished to unite Ferelden, not conquer it. After Elethea's men were defeated, Callanhad asked her to swear fealty. The boulder where they held council still stands today as a memorial of that event.
So when was our line founded?
Well, records are vague, but the Couslands became Tierns during the Black Age. Is that familiar, child?
During the lycanthrope plagues?
Good. I'm pleased some of my lessons seem to have stuck. At that time, your family held only the minor title of Ban. When the werewolves reached this area, Ban Mather Cousland organized a curfew and patrols within the city. Several other local bands supported his efforts by swearing oaths of fealty, making him their Tiern.
So how would our relationship with Arl how?
The history between the Couslands and the House reaches back to the Orlesian occupation.
Go on.
During the rebellion against Orlais, several battles were fought near High Ever. The port village of Harper's Ford was the Tournere's center. Its Arl was Tarleton Howe. Though nearly 90, he was still as sharp and bitter as cheap ale. Your grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but Howe sided with Orlais. Your family was forced to seize Harper's Ford before it was all over.
But my father and Arl Howe are old friends.
The Howes eventually joined the rebellion, when all of Ferelden united behind King Merrick and General Loghain. Just as now we united behind Merrick's son, King Callan, to fight the Darkspawn.
Alright, well, bye.
Thank you for indulging an old man.
Does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself for all the good I'm doing.
man's fucking fully. What the fuck happened to you? Why are you fully asleep? Just standing. Is he okay? Jesus. Okay. Well, I'll leave you to that, man. Bye.
Oh, my lady, we were just,
Taking a break?
well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Terran stationed us here.
And did my father fear someone would steal something?
I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury.
Who has the key?
The Terran. And perhaps the Terraner? Honestly don't know, my lady.
Oh well. I was never here, don't worry about it.
My lady is very kind to show us such lenience.
Very well. Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all!
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
I would appreciate that, Mother Malol.
Please, child. Call me Malol. I've known you since you were a wee babe.
Please,
after all.
child, pronounce my name
Creator
correctly.
of the sky, the land, and the sea. Hear your people in our time of need.
Maker, watch over us.
Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be.
Maker, forgive us all.
There now. I'll be keeping a vigil tonight. You're welcome to come. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me. It is the least I could do. If the worst comes to pass, child, take comfort in knowing that the Maker's will takes many forms. We shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
Dude, I'm the best noble ever. Just stealing loose change out of people's chests. I mean, it's not what rich people do.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my lovely daughter. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Yes, there were giant rats in the larder.
Ah, marvelous. Just the thing for my guests to hear right before dinner. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Of course we did. Yeah, no, of course. I definitely remember who you are. And it's so good to see you again.
You're too kind, dear girl. Didn't I spend half the salon trying to convince you to marry my son?
And made a very poor case for it, I might add.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
Milady. Oh, flatterer.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
You would think that it would make it easier to make a match for her, not more difficult.
Perhaps your daughter simply has a mind of her own, your ladyship. You should be proud.
Proud doesn't get me any more grandchildren.
Can I go?
Of course, darling. You must have many things to do before Fergus and your father leave.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your ladyship.
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
you staying at the castle?
For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
As you wish.
Good. I was worried you might be nervous about running the castle alone. I needn't have been concerned.
Alright, well, I should go.
I love you, my darling girl. You know that, don't you?
What? Yeah? What's up? You okay?
You've grown up so fast. And now Bryce is leaving you in charge of the castle. I suppose there's no point in dwelling on it. Go do what you must then. I will see you soon.
Alright, well. See ya.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Should I wait outside?
Stay. I'd like to say farewell.
Do you know there's a Grey Warden here?
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
This child voice actor is killing me dead.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come?
And he's recruiting.
Oh, if I were a Grey Warden, little sister, I'd have my eye on you. Not that father would ever allow it.
I wish I could go with you.
I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those Darkspawn myself.
In Antiva, a woman fighting in battle would be unthinkable.
Is that so? I always heard Antivan women were quite dangerous.
With kindness and poison only, my husband.
This from the woman who serves me my tea.
Alright, well. Dad wants you to fucking skedaddle.
Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many Darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
Fergus will be fine.
I keep telling you, no Darkspawn will ever best me.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, Maker's breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you?
Mother can handle herself.
It's true. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those Darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Alright, well. Bye, y'all. Alright, fuck. Alright, chat, she's about to break bad. This is not gonna be good. Minicas. The underwear in this game is so funny. What do we wear? Men wear loincloths, and the women wear medieval Victoria's Secret with a lovely necklace for everyone. The necklace is there to hide the seam between the head and the body meshes. What's wrong, boy? Is someone out there?
My lady, help me! The castle is under attack!
Fuck. Jesus Christ. I'm in my fucking underwear and you do this to me. I gear up very quickly, don't even worry about it.
By the Maker! Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
I was about to ask you
They
that.
never got through the door, thanks to you. Her scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Howl's men. Why would they attack us?
He's betrayed father. He attacks while our troops are gone.
You don't think Howl's men were delayed? On purpose? That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
No, I haven't.
We must find him.
Sounds like the battle's downstairs.
We must fight our way to him. Your father needs us both. I am no Orlesian wallflower. Give me a sword and I'll use it. Now let's go.
Alright, Slay. I would love to get,
Perhaps we can salvage some things here, darling.
love to get, oh yes, that's what I'm
Some
talking
of your-
about. Give me some of that fucking bow action. That is what I am equipped for. Let's see.
Father's belongings are in that trunk.
Love to steal this elf root also. I'll give you a weapon in just a second, Ma. Let me just check around a bit, make sure I'm not missing anything. Alright. Level up.
It shall be done.
Oh shit. Oh man. My
No!
fucking sister-in-law.
My little Oren. What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
Don't look, Mother.
Oh, I'll look. I'll remember this day when Hal dies screaming like the dog he is. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go. I don't want to see this.
I just really quick. I just gotta check. Okay, just gotta check the room really quick, Mom. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and we'll just go ahead and yeah. Okay, great. So,
Oh, dear Landra. I'm so sorry. If she hadn't come to me, if she hadn't been here.
It shall be done.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere.
then we should take the fight to them.
Don't be foolish. You would throw your life away? The front gates. That's where your father must be.
Something like that. Well, I hope you win. Is there nothing else we can do?
I have my treasury key. We could go there first and take the Kuslan sword from the vault. If anything is worth fighting to keep out of Hal's hands, it's that sword. But it may be a dangerous path.
Hell yeah.
If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Then let us be swift.
It is begun.
Sometimes silence is best.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Wait, what's happening?
Ah! Here they come! They're right behind me!
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
I shall do it.
Poor Aldous. You will be avenged, old sage. I swear it.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, it's not a pretty game. Well, Sydney, do you want to hop on and chat with chat while I'm playing? Okay. 1 second, everyone. Let's see. All right, you there, Sydney?
Yes. I was trying to figure out how to mute it so that I don't hear you twice. Guess what? I found the mute button.
Everyone should be able to hear Sydney now, but you guys can let me know if you can't. 1 second. All right, let's get back into it. Sydney, to update you on what you missed this time on Dragon Age,
We're playing Blair Witch Simulator right now.
Stare into the corner. It's okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. We are a noble, and this is our castle. And we're being attacked by people we thought were our allies, and they killed my sister-in-law and my nephew.
It is begun.
And then now they're trying to kill me and my parents. Brother's not here right now.
Oh no.
I'm having an archer off with this guy. Okay, great. Got him off my ass for a second. Still another one out there, pretty sure, unless I killed him. Nope, he's still there.
Oh, your house is on fire.
Yeah. Oh, but good news. He seems to be glitching and not noticing that I'm here.
Where are these arrows coming from?
Oh no, he's noticed me.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Alright.
I'm listening. I didn't process that because I've got a mute, but I can't hear the game. But I do have this fire ASMR room playing right now, and I was like, I love the soft sounds of your house burning down. That was really a big choice on. I don't know who made this game. I'm gonna say Bethany Esda. I know that that's not right.
Bethany Esda is the maker of Fallout. This is actually a BioWare property.
Oh. Mr. Ware made this.
Mr.
That's
Ware?
actually author Ruth Ware's brother. That's a little known fact.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. This game also doesn't have autosaves as generous as the newer one, so I do have to remember to quick save every 2 seconds. Oh, Jesus, more guys!
I liked that when you hovered over that rubble, it told you that it was rubble.
It told me it was rubble. Yeah, it did.
Like you're having the worst day of your life, and your family's all dead, and you're just standing there looking at some rubble, like... rubble.
That sure is rubble, man. I love that this guy is prioritizing stabbing my dog over stabbing me.
He hates dogs, bro.
Okay, fine. You want to run away so that you can do archery? That's fine. I also have a bow, and I'm better at it than you are.
Oh.
And my dog killed those other guys, so I'm having a great
Why
day
wasn't
right
there
now,
ever a
actually.
scene in the Hunger Games where Katniss ran
Oh my
15
God.
feet away to turn around and try and shoot someone with her bow?
There's more guys, Sydney. I hate to tell you.
I shall do it.
There's more guys?
Yeah.
Where's the representation for girl pillagers in Dragon Age 1?
There's probably some. Uh-oh. This might be about to break bad again, because I did... We are playing on the hardest difficulty right now.
Oh, you missed, bro.
Can I get a health potion? No.
You could probably find some more rubble if you looked.
I mean, I can take you back to the rubble if you want to look at the rubble again.
Oh.
It's there. Alright, let's move. Oh wait, we need to... We're gonna get a special sword. I'm gonna go stealth again. Because there's probably gonna be, if I had to guess, some guys in here.
We're getting close to the treasury.
Or maybe not.
The family blade lies inside.
Thanks,
Use
Mom.
that key I gave you. That blade cannot fall into Hal's hands.
Oh, you have the stream muted, so you can't hear my mom talking either.
No. But I can read.
Oh, you're watching it actively. Okay.
God, that dog. Oh my god. I
What?
was reading and then I looked down. Wow, they really put those pixels together in an arrangement.
You don't like my dog? What do you have against my dog?
Nothing. They put the pixels together in a way on that.
I could mod him to have a different like coat pattern if you like.
I'm more like, okay, like it's like a jowly dog, right? Like he has
it's like a
jowls,
mastiff
but
or a pit bull of some type.
But all his teeth are out. Like he's got his lips peeled back perpetually.
Oh,
which is really wigging me out. Like his top teeth should not be out. Like that dog has had a plastic surgery that I just found out exists, which is like a lip lift.
It's a what?
It's a lip lift. It gives the guy. I don't even remember what I was watching. I don't, probably YouTube Shorts, but they like make an incision under your nose. It leaves scars, but it's for like old people whose mouths have gotten so droopy that it's hard for them to like use their mouths. But like that like influencers are having it done so that they can have like a bigger top lip.
Okay.
And that's what your dog's had done in this video.
Oh my god!
Because he's trying to get the algorithm to notice him on Instagram.com.
Sydney, I hate to tell you, there's more guys.
Oh no.
As you say.
Oh, and they want to kill me.
You know, all these guys
Why
that you're
me?
killing, they have families too.
Yeah, but they
And
started
they're just
it,
trying
so...
to. Well, they're trying to start a revolution.
Well, to be fair, actually, their boss started it, not them, but... So Arl Howe is, like, my dad's best friend, and or like, one of his really good friends. And these are his guys who are killing all of my guys. And by guys, I mean close, immediate family.
No, that's a real different situation between your dad and that guy.
Yeah.
It is begun.
I love betrayal. I've got to
you
admit,
do love
I do
betrayal.
love good betrayal.
Sydney's favorite themes in fiction. Betrayal. And cheating. A subset of betrayal.
Don't put me on blast on live on Twitch.
By the way, I should tell you just so you can be appropriately shocked at the events occurring. The nephew that they killed was like 8.
No, oh my gosh.
He was like a young child. No, stop following me. Why are you following me? Why are you doing that to me? What, there's some pocket sand in your eyes?
No, I don't know how he spells it actually.
I think he spells it with a Y, if I remember correctly.
No. Does he though? Because that's how Kiwi Ian Sturdy spells it, but is that how Reese from Birchwood spells it? I think it is, because it's autofilling. Yeah.
This is Sir Gilmore.
I was certain Hal's
Reese
men had
Williams.
gotten through.
One time, it must have been a booktube video.
They did get through.
with a character named Reese in a book, and the person making the video was pronouncing it Rice, which was really slaughtering
Don't
me.
worry about me,
I thought that
Alicia.
was
Love
really
that.
funny.
Thank the Maker you two are unharmed. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do.
The eyes holding the door closed.
Up Reese Torchwood, like the second
Sydney, I need you to
picture
pay
pops
attention to
up.
these two men holding this door closed as well as they possibly can. Did you see them?
No, I didn't. I was looking at Reese from Torchwood in another
Oh,
tab.
no.
Sorry.
It's fine. If you got another way to
Highly
press these
relatable
quick,
content here. The Chardashes
Everyone loves
stream.
that Torchwood content in 2023. Famously beloved
so
by
relevant.
Americans, Torchwood.
No, and you know what though? Russell T Davies is back, baby.
That's true.
And what if he
Um,
brought
We need to find father.
that good
When I
side
last saw the
project
town,
back? Like,
he'd
it
been
doesn't have to be
badly wounded.
Torchwood. It could be a
I urged him
different
not
Reese
to go,
Darby.
but he was determined to find you.
Not Reese Darby.
He
Oh my
went
god.
towards the kitchen.
Russell T
I believe
Davies,
he thought to find you at
different
the servants'
guy
exit
with the
in
same
larder.
initials.
Bless you, Sycamore. Maker watch over you.
I just
Maker,
want more
watch
Doctor Who.
over us all.
Highly relatable content. We should do a weekly Torchwood rewatch podcast on this here
Oh my
app.
god. That'd be awesome. I would love to do that.
The first episode of Torchwood is so universally appealing. I can't imagine it wouldn't go so well.
Oh my god!
That's good.
No,
Are they
please
gonna
leave
kill
me
you?
alone.
They knocked you down, bro.
Blast you!
The idea of a bunch of guys just knocking you down with their swords and then waiting for you to get back up before trying to stab you again is really funny. I love video games.
Are my, like, guys who are my friends still in here? Mm. God. This isn't going well for me. I don't think I'm gonna...
Like, way they chose to animate this character's like run cycle, her legs are like really far apart.
All the characters in this game are bow-legged, and I'm about to die because I'm a rogue and I don't have a lot of health.
The bow-leggedness taking you out. Oh no.
Hi, Tater.
Oh, they killed you and like teleported 2 feet away.
That's okay. They can do whatever they want because they killed me. Where am I? Oh, okay, this isn't a bad spot.
Your faithful Mabari hound. Your flesh hound.
My flesh hound.
Yes. I mean, like, my dog in real life doesn't have a tail. And so, like,
Yeah.
I'm not bigoted against a dog without a tail. But the fact that this one has that little nubbin,
Yeah, you don't
it
like the
really
nubbin?
doesn't help the appearance of, like...
Okay, Sydney, go to Google right now, okay?
Yeah.
And Google Dragon Age Mabari plushie.
Oh, no. Okay. Oh,
Just do
stop.
it.
Wait, no, it's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Why isn't this what it looks like in the video
So
game?
just imagine that it looks like that, and you'll love it
Could you
more.
mod it so that it looks like that? Oh my gosh.
Would just like close the mouth. I mean, no, that's beyond my capabilities personally.
Well, they made it like a much less horrible skin color.
I mean, I can change the color of the dog. I can make it like black and white or like
Oh.
Rottweiler colored or something with a mod, not like in the game.
I think you should do something really tacky, like just put like a all over Gucci print over the dog. Deck that guy out. Make him
Can
luxury.
I get like? Can the dog? I want to turn this dog into like a scrungly like white dog with like a pink collar.
Oh my gosh.
I want
yes.
this dog to look
Named,
like a
like,
purse dog, but be the shape of a mastiff.
Enemies
Oh fuck!
approaching.
So I just accidentally stuck so much Vaseline up my nose.
Oh no!
Help with the sniffling a little bit. I like had way more underneath my extremely long coke nail than I realized, and now it is in my nose and it's not coming out. That's great.
Yeesh.
I
I'm sorry
had.
about
Do you
that.
want to hear about the depths of human experience? Something I went through earlier. A trial to match this character's trial of losing her whole family to this
Okay.
pillaging event. I decanted my
vapor rub from a extremely crappy container that it was in into a container from some very expensive lotion my grandma gifted me like years ago that I kept the container for because I really liked it, and it's glass and beautiful. And I went downstairs and I was eating jalapeno tortilla chips, and I had a bunch of the jalapeno tortilla chip situation on my fingers, so I was like, yum, I'm gonna lick this off.
Oh no.
And girl, it was a vapor rub lotion situation. It was
a real
so bad.
smorgasbord of vapor rub.
It was. Guys, don't combine the flavors of jalapeno and lotion. Turns out that was not something in God's
Oh, that's
plan
not like pleasant.
when He created the universe.
You didn't like that?
Can you imagine? So you can actually put like jalapeno into like a body product because it's an irritant and it would be horrible.
Yeah.
But I wonder if you could get like like somehow combine something else artificial to get like a spicy scented lotion or perfume. That'd be weird and off-putting for the people around you.
I mean, you say that you can't put an irritant into a body product, but like they do put like irritants in lip balms
so I
to
don't know
make
if
your
you've
lips
ever
swollen.
Yes, but I don't know if you've ever had an experience with getting pepper like oil on your skin in like a big way, but one time I de-seeded a jalapeno with, once again, one of my awesome Coke nails, and my finger was burning for like 3 days, like hurt genuinely so bad that I like could not sleep.
That's fascinating. I don't think I have a stronger reaction to like pepper as some people do, because I regularly de-seed jalapenos with my fingernails and it doesn't bother me.
So I was helping my friend's mom cook and I de-seeded like a ton of peppers. Like it wasn't like I just did one. I was doing multiple and striping them, and she was like, "You should really use a knife." And I was like, "I'll be fine." And
I'll be
turns out
fine.
she knew better than me. I did not know that.
Those
they
are
did
some
that
famous
too.
last words, Sid.
Yeah.
None shall see me.
Oh, I'm sniffing again. Oh no. Speaking of body products, this is such fascinating. Like once again, I really feel like
It's my
this is what I
dad.
was just
And he's been gutted like a fish.
Oh, you're invisible.
I was.
Oh no.
Bryce.
I thought you said your cat. I didn't realize you said dad.
Oh no. I'm still invisible, by the way, while this scene is happening.
You're bleeding.
Owl's men
Dad, no.
found me first.
Hey, Dad.
Almost did me in.
I am using a mint lotion right now after I shower, and I think it makes me feel kind of like this guy is
I'll
probably
kill
feeling
Hal
like that
for what
now.
he's done. Keep going.
Get away with this.
Stabbed and
The king.
weird.
Ah.
I don't like
Bryce,
it.
we must get you out of here.
It makes me freezing cold.
Do you want to hear a fun
I
fact
won't survive
about
the
Dragon
stab.
Age?
I do.
I think.
I do.
Do you see when it taps to like my mom or to my character how we have like weird collars on?
Yeah,
with
like
our-
a necklace?
Well, they look just like dog collars, I will say. To go with our like rogue armor. That is because there is an extremely visible seam between the head and the body meshes, so they cover that up whenever possible.
Oh, that's funny. I like how prominent this fella's Adam's apple is.
It's my dad. It's Bryce, my dad. My dad, Bryce. Okay, we'll
He's
simply have
going
to
to
drag you out.
Have been your dad, Bryce, in a past
you're
life
willing to leave
momentarily
pieces
because you're taking so long to say something.
This is no time for jokes.
gonna
Once
bleed
Hal's
out.
men break through the gate, they will find
Just
us.
like the mountain goat.
We must go.
Once.
Yeah.
Someone must reach Burgess. Tell him what has happened.
I like the fact that the collars are keeping
Yeah.
their heads on these. It's
Yeah.
like that story about the green
Like the
ribbon.
girl with the green ribbon.
Yeah.
Al
That's
must
art,
have something
maybe.
planned for him too.
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together. Find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct.
Oh, hi, Duncan.
House men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The Tern and I tried to reach you sooner.
My daughter helped
Duncan,
me get
I
here.
don't know
Make her
what
be praised.
nasty mod
I am
is
not
making your
surprised.
dagger look so cool, but I'm really enjoying it. Thank you for saving my father.
I fear your thanks are premature. I doubt I have saved him.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick.
Oh, okay,
They are
pessimist.
coming.
Duncan, I beg you, take my wife and daughter to safety.
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must ask for something in return.
I like
What is happening
our
here
dad's
pales
beautiful
in
attic
comparison to
lashes.
the evil now loose in this world.
Beautiful little lashes.
I came to your
Look at
castle
'em.
seeking a recruit.
I
The
should
Darkspawn
probably
threat demands
make
that
my.
They
I
look
leave with
just like
Should probably. hang on.
what's her name? Kitty Softpaws
Ah.
in the first Puss in Boots,
In-
where she
in the
has the
first Puss in Boots.
nasty eyelashes. And you know what? They chopped them off for the second movie, and that
They
was a
did do
slag.
that.
Shout
Man,
out
I'm
to
setting
any
myself.
Puss in Boots animators in chat. I know there were approximately 1 million of them based on the length of those credits. So it's actually statistically more likely that one of them would be here than not
disturb.
here.
Setting myself to do not disturb on Steam, so the people in chat will have stop having to see my Steam notifications pop up. Okay. I understand. Are you talking about me?
You fought your way to me through Howe's men. I think the Maker's
Why
intention
is Sir
is clear.
spelled like that?
I will take the
That's
Tierna
gender
and your
neutral.
daughter to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then
Okay.
your daughter joins
They call
the
women
Grey
that
Warden.
Does it
this
mean
game.
the same
So
thing, or
long
is it
as
short for something
justice
else?
comes to
Yeah, it's a replacement for like
And
it's
I offer
Sir,
you
For
but
Sir with
just
an I?
within
neutral.
the Grey
Yeah.
Wardens.
Okay.
Fight with us.
Fair.
It's what so like in real life, like female knights, like women who are given knighthood are called like dames. It's just Sir for both in this game. After your place in the Grey Wardens, fight with us. But what if Fergus
We
is
will
dead?
inform the king, and he will punish Howe. I am sorry, but a Grey Warden's duties take precedence even over vengeance.
Hal thinks he'll use the chaos to advance himself. Make him wrong, bub. See that justice is
It's
done.
not ye olde
Our
English
family
though,
always
Alex.
does our
Fucking
duty
not gonna
first.
call you by your
The
gamer
Darkspawn
tag.
must be defeated.
It's just
You must
it's
go.
Dragon Age.
For your
Olde
own
English.
sake and for Ferelden's.
What if it was Old English? They're
What if it
hitting us
was
with
Old
that
English?
one, that
Well,
up
then
through-
I guess like I'll
can
go fuck
read Old
myself because I
English, but
really
up.
sound like an asshole correcting people about things and being wrong about them. Then I suppose I must accept.
We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our daughter will not die of Hal's treachery. She will live and make her mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Our mom
I
is
think we could get
sacrificing
anywhere with
herself.
me reading Canterbury Tales.
I'll kill
Old
every
English
bastard that
out
comes
loud
through that door
on
to buy
stream.
him time.
Yeah, do you want to do
But
that while I go to the
won't
bathroom?
abandon you.
I love you both so
Sure.
much.
Then live, darling. Become a Grey Warden
don't
and do
actually-
what is right.
Like the Canterbury Tales all that much.
So sorry it's come to this, my love.
Oh my god! Look,
We had a good life and did all we
blood,
could.
all of it leaving his
It's
body!
up to our children now.
Oh my god,
Then go.
Dad.
Warn your brother.
Something that's what happened when my
know
mom
that we
hit
love
whatever
you
she
both.
hit and her tire popped.
All
was
the
what the
all
air
that
did.
was the air
It
coming out
pulled
of your
out, like,
tire.
onto the
Broken through
ground,
the
yeah.
gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
Something about like your friend dying while you have this dope, like extremely obnoxious
Extremely
flickering
cool
sword upon your
lightning
back. Like
sword.
it's like that's crass. You should have left that in the other room.
We will
You
be
should've-
traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar on the
Like,
edge
Put a
of
sheath
that
on
off.
that
We're
thing.
learning.
The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long
I'll be right
ago
back. This
to
cutscene's gonna
prevent
play
the
after the
Wilders
bathroom.
from invading the northern
Okay.
lowlands. It's
Look
fitting
at
we
that.
make our stand here,
Some
even
German
if we face
influence
a
in
different
these
foe
things.
within that forest.
Us,
The king's
please?
forces have clashed with the Darkspawn
Yes.
several times, but here is where the bulk of the horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen, I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
I'm back.
You're back.
I'm back. Just in
There's
time
a
to talk.
blonde man
Just
here.
in time to talk to Kaylin. Yeah. Yes, Your Majesty. My name is Actually, yeah, I am. I am here. I am Bryce's youngest, and I bring important news.
Is it about your father? Your brother has been concerned about
Do you think that he, like, very tenderly is like, all right, time to make my bangs look perfect, and pulls out just that little strip of hair?
Yeah,
Every
for
day.
sure. Yeah, no, absolutely. That is what Kaylin does. You don't know what's happened.
News from the north has been unreliable. What's happened?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken Highever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have
God, her
killed us
character's so
and told
so
you any
cool
story he
looking.
wished.
She looks like she's like a queen bee in a high school movie.
Scarcely believe it.
She's got long, beautiful
Get away
hair,
with such treachery.
and perfect
As soon
makeup.
as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice.
She's about to get
You have
adopted
my
by
word.
this blonde villainess over here.
What did you call him? Did you call him a villainess?
Yeah. Look at his little, like, fox breastplate. Love him. I don't know
thank
this
you, Your
character.
Majesty.
I honestly,
He's the king.
anytime I see a blonde guy in these
and his
games,
men
I'm
are
like,
scouting
oh my
in the wild.
gosh, hey, Ander, I like you. And it's not
Why
him.
isn't
It's
in
never
this
him.
game? Anders is in the
Oh.
expansion for this game, though. He'll be here in about 60 hours.
Oh dear. Oh dear. You guys like gloves in the back are crazy. Look at those things. What is going on? I
It's
want to
like
wear
his
them. Can you
wrist guard.
imagine?
I can get some of those. We'll see about that.
No, no, I mean like the
Oh,
gloves
like in real life?
themselves. Or maybe they look like they've got. Oh no, I think I'm misreading the texture. I don't know. They look dope to me. Very inspirational.
They're very cool. When will he return?
Not until the battle is over, I fear. Until then, we cannot even send word.
This
I
is the
apologize.
king of
There's nothing
Ferelden.
more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the
He kind
time
of looks
being.
like Lestat from the TV show.
He's much nicer than Lestat. He's desperately stupid. Thank you, Your Majesty.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I
It's
should
'cause
return
he's
to
not
my
French.
tent. Logain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategy.
Being English
Your
instead of
uncle
French
sends
makes
his
you
greetings
nicer, but
and
it also
reminds
makes you
that Red Cliff
far
forces
stupider.
Could be here in less than a
You
week.
have to read the Vampire Lestat.
Eamon
It's so
just wants in
funny.
on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these
The only thing I've
monsters,
heard
and
about the
tomorrow
Vampire
should be no
Lestat is it basically reads like the fanfiction My Immortal.
You heard that from me because that's my bit that I like to do, and that is
That's-
because it does.
No, it's
and
a
I
Tumblr
go get it.
post, but it can also be your bit.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Well, I said that organically too, so it's
There's-
just true.
There's like a Tumblr post that rewrites like the first like paragraph of My Immortal to be about Lestat. It's like this is what
I
the
mean,
Vampire
that's like
Lestat
the
is
first. On.
I
Hold
didn't realize
on.
things were going so well.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the Tales. A king riding with the
God,
fabled
he's so
Grey
stupid.
Wardens against a tainted
God
god.
love him.
But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Logain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Warden.
First 3
What the king
lines
said is true.
of the
They won
Vampire
several
Lestat
battles
by
against the
renowned,
Darkspawn here.
now deceased,
Yep.
and Rice are.
Okay.
I am the Vampire Lestat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm immortal. More or less. 2 separate sentences. Oh, it's so good. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is
and this
that
is
what-
his tell-all memoir, right?
Is
Like,
this
the-
book
the
what Queen of
reason-
the Damned was based off of? Because I loved that movie. That movie was awesome.
Queen of the Damned is based off of the Vampire Lestat and Queen of the Damned,
Oh, okay.
which is like 2 separate things. Oh my gosh, Lestat. So the Vampire Lestat is, in terms of like the larger Interview with the Vampire universe, is that the Interview with the Vampire is Louis' interview, right, that he gave.
Right.
The Vampire Lestat is Lestat's clapback, where he's like,
It's his memoir.
that man lied about me. Here is my side of the story. But the gag is like, in universe, people think that he's a rock star who based his persona off of the character from Louis' interview. Right? Like they think it's a gimmick. But he is
It's
like
very
very,
convoluted,
very...
Anne.
Yeah.
I
It
love it,
is,
though.
but here's the thing about it. Louis wears like torn up black skinny jeans and kisses Lestat on the mouth at the end of this book. So like, can I complain? Her world building is so inconsistent. I love it. With her.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, you don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn
I
horde
love
grows
Duncan. He's
larger
like my
with each
dad.
passing day.
My new one.
By now they look to outnumber us.
With his
I know
sword.
There is an archdemon behind this.
I hate
What
the
did
top
you do to
of
this
the
game
sword.
that it's...
It looks like flesh.
You hate the color my character is wearing?
The top that she's wearing.
Oh, well, it's
looks
leather,
like...
so it is flesh.
Oh, but it makes it look like she's like gaunt and emaciated and like mottled like a Walking Dead zombie. Everybody playing Hogwarts Legacy right now on the left of my screen should be ashamed. Germa's still playing Elden Ring. I don't know anything about video games, but no.
Sid, your mic cut out for a second. What were you saying? You don't know anything about video games, but what?
I'm pretty sure Elden Ring is like last week's news. So I love that he's over there playing that instead of...
Yeah, well, but the thing with Dark Souls games is that there's always going to be people playing them.
Oh, okay.
Like, I bet there's still people playing Bloodborne on Twitch, like, right now. Like, plenty of them, I'm sure.
People right now, the people that... My recommended channel, because it doesn't know what to do, so it's just recommending random people, is somebody who's just chatting.
Just chatting?
Somebody playing, all caps, Valorant. Amaranth is playing Hogwarts.
When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon
letting
the
down
other
the LGBT
recruits.
community,
Your
Miss
hound can stay with
Amaranth.
me while I attend to some business.
Playing Rust.
The Grey
Germa's
Warden's
playing
camp
Elden
is on the
Ring,
other side
and
of
somebody's
this
playing
bridge.
Dark and
You
Darker.
will
I
find
don't know
us
what that
there should
is.
you need to.
Dark and Darker is something my brother wants me to
1,500
play.
people do.
Hey, we got the achievement. Last of your line.
Good job. Family death. How are you letting your mom's still alive?
No, she's
She
not.
could find a new man.
She sacrificed herself to save our dad, or to let us escape. Duncan,
Oh, I
your
wasn't paying
sword, dude. What? Can I have that? What mod is that from, Duncan? I want it. Let me have it.
The light up sword isn't like a normal part of the game?
No.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
think
like,
they should...
there's swords like that in the game. Duncan just doesn't usually have one.
Recruit that Duncan brought.
Okay. Look at the mages.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
That's fine. I just want to look at them. I want to look at the animation they're doing.
Oh, hey guys. That's what I look like when I'm showering. That's me washing my hair. I'm washing me and my clothes.
I think it's funny since you're reacting to the game as it's being shown in the stream and not like as I'm playing it, because I'm not streaming it directly to you. People in the chat are hearing you react to things like 3 seconds after they actually happen, which I just find very funny.
Oh, like my stream is delayed by seconds?
Well, you're watching it on Twitch, which
Yeah.
is like a couple seconds delayed. And then
Oh,
but they're
I
hearing
got
you
I got you.
through the Twitch also, so you're like 6 seconds delayed compared to what I'm saying.
No, that's just how long it takes me to process things, y'all. He's just trying to
It takes you a second to think. You gotta think about it.
Something wrong with my head. I'm not this witty.
Who are you?
I am one of the tranquil, my friend. I am of the circle of
Just some
Magi.
fella.
But instead
God,
of casting
the
spells
way
and
that they
reading
animated
tomes,
boobs in this game.
I spend my time enchanting.
Boobs?
You
It
can
is
see
a
the mage in the background. Look at him go.
process, but
Watching me
invaluable.
aim my clothes.
Enchantment provides the
What are
gonna
they
do that
doing, Charles?
forever.
What's the in-game
Certainly
explanation
you
for
would not
whatever
get
that is?
They're casting a spell, but it takes them a while. They're like doing a ritual.
That's really funny.
I should go.
Goodbye.
Hey,
So,
Davith.
Any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle?
Davith.
Life is fleeting, you know.
That's how
that
we would
pretty face could be decorating some
cabin to
darkspawn spear this
middle
time tomorrow.
something, I don't
Shall
know.
I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad. Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
And who are you?
The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cook this ritual up just for our benefit.
Maybe they did.
Just to give us a good scare. No, they don't really seem the type. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
So what? That wouldn't frighten me.
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
Animals, beasts, and witches.
Yeah, that's the
It's
name of
like
my
my
next
friend
album.
group. It's my friend group. Me and the girls. The cannibals, the beasts, and the witches.
I'm a beast. I'm choosing that one. Which one are you? You beast.
So good.
I'll watch your back if you watch
I'll
mine.
watch your back.
Or I could just kill you.
That's a little extreme. It's not like I can miss the scenery, is it? Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where
Why
I'll be
is
if
there
you
so
need
much
me
of a
for
delay?
anything.
That's weird.
It's just because there's a little bit of latency with Twitch. It's not like
Wait,
streaming
but-
in perfect real time.
Wait, are they hearing? They're okay. No, but they're hearing you at the appropriate time. I'm just not. because
They're hearing
I'm
me
like-
at the appropriate time
I
because I'm
got you,
reacting
I
to the
got
game
you,
as
I
I'm
got you.
playing it. But yeah. You're reacting to the Twitch, but you're also coming through on the Twitch.
They should do a Dragon Age inspired makeup line where like they can make beautiful impressions in makeup, like pressed into the powder.
Yeah.
But instead of doing something beautiful, they should do this ugly cobblestone pattern.
Sorry,
Wouldn't that
miss,
be
the army camp
iconic?
is off limits for you right now.
And they use the nasty colors from this game, just all of these sad,
They eye
muted
drop them.
neutrals.
Huh.
Do you know what the worst part is?
Talks to the lone prisoner.
What?
I don't
This
think
is
they
have-
modded to look better.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have Dragon Age Redesigned installed. I may have to double check that and make sure, but
Hey, fella, what's your story? It's they got cage dancers in this.
you haven't
game.
been sentenced.
No.
This is just
They put
like
someone like me in
Mimi
a
from
cage
Rent.
until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't
Why is
suppose
he
you have
covered
a
in
bit of
blood?
kindness in you. All I want
That's
is
his
food and
body
water.
glitter. He picked red
Oh.
They haven't
today.
fed me since I was
Okay.
locked up and I'm starving.
I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Maybe he's a pretty cool guy if you just talk to him.
Why does he want a dessert?
Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
I'm pretty sure they do that. It seems a waste for you to guard him all day.
I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
So you missed one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing
Just
to
a
do with
really
it, though.
nice
If anyone
guy.
asks why he's burping, I'm going to say it was you. Just so you know.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Here's some food.
Much obliged. You're a kind soul, you are. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you.
I can get rid of the map altogether if I want.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. We're
See,
not...
that to me would be putting the game into a mode of difficulty that I would not find fun.
The only
it would
game
no longer
where...
What
the
is
only
it
game
now?
where I've like gotten rid of the
Haven't
minimap and
Grey
enjoyed
Wardens
it
asked
is
more
Red
than
Dead
enough
Redemption
of
2,
the
but that's
circle?
because I just like running around
I
in that
simply
game.
came to deliver
Hi,
a
I
Alistair.
can
message
do
from the
okay in
revered
like a
mother.
pixel game,
So made
like
she
old
desires your presence.
Pokemon.
What her reverence desires is
Uh,
of no concern
anything
to me.
beyond
I am
that,
busy
I
helping the
cannot
Grey Wardens by the
do
King's
without that.
orders, I might
It's like
add.
a Oh my gosh,
Should
it's
I
Dean
have asked her to
Winchester.
work
Hi.
out?
Stop!
Tell her I
No.
will not be harassed
That's
in
Jetson
this manner.
Ackles in the video game.
Yes,
He's
I was
gonna
harassing you
have his,
by
it
delivering
sounds
a
just
message.
like him since I can
Your
hear the
glibness
voices.
does you no credit.
You should
There I
listen.
thought we
He
were
was
getting along so
his voice
well.
actor was
I
on an
was
episode
even
of
going to
House.
name one of my children
Here, look,
after
I'll
you.
make an educated guess.
grumpy one.
Wow, Jensen Ackles' British
Enough.
accent sounds really good.
Speak to the woman if I must.
Yeah, no,
British?
he's
Out of
English.
my way.
He is English.
Oh, sorry.
He was on an
Was he
episode of
in
House.
One
Was
good
he a
thing
magician?
is how
I feel like
you
we've talked about
Yes.
this before. Wait, no, I thought wasn't Jeremy Renner the magician? Or what was Jeremy Renner was like
Was a
God.
rock star, wasn't he? Like an
yes.
emo stinger. And yes, this I'm pretty sure his voice actor, whose name I don't remember right now, was a magician or something.
Blanket statement to everyone here.
He's
Watch
got a
House
great
MD.
voice. House MDs are all
creepy show.
crowd pleaser. I'm watching it with my parents right now. He's got a great voice. I love his voice. Sorry, what?
Oh, nothing. Just
Sorry,
trying
my
to find the
parents
bright
and
side
the
to
rest of
all
my
this.
family just
Wait,
died, so I'm
we
having a
haven't
hard
met, have we?
time
I
with
don't
humor
suppose
right
you
now.
happen to be another mage.
Well, I do have a giant bow on my back, so would that make your day worse?
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit.
Oh,
From
so
Higher.
where are mages
Should've
at in
recognized you
terms
right
of
away.
being
I
like the
apologize.
fantasy oppressed race in this game?
It's about 10 years before they start their rebellion and like get out of their situation.
So is
yeah.
this like a universe where like the fantasy oppression is like justified by like a bunch of mages having done something evil?
With
in a
mages,
problematic
like
way,
you can
or-
make justifications for it because it's like, oh, magic is dangerous, so mages need to be oppressed and controlled.
But
with
there wasn't like
elves,
some
no.
evil mage with a bunch of powers that did something evil.
I mean,
and bad that made the people
mages can get
turn,
possessed by
or-
demons and then like turn into abominations. and
Get
kill
me
people.
all. Get me all.
The mage stuff is like, I don't know. It's I feel like it's more nuanced in this game than in some of the other ones, but because there's
Oh my
there's just more
gosh,
going on
we've
for
talked
mages.
about possession, and now I just want to watch the Exorcist TV show.
But with the fantasy oppression of the elves, does not attempt to justify itself. And you must
So-
be Alistair.
Duncan mentioned me.
What is the name of the character
Nothing bad,
that's
I
the one
As the
that's like
junior
custom
member of the
designed for me?
Order, I'll
What's
be
his name?
accompanying you when you prepare
My
for the
special
journey.
boy, who
Who are you
hated my
talking
character's
about?
guts, and I felt bad even
Fenris?
talking to him because he hated mages so bad. Who?
Fenris?
Fenris. Yes. So yes. Well, that answered my own question because I was thinking he was a mage, but he's not. He hates the mages.
No, he's just an elf.
But-
From Tevinter.
So wait, but wasn't
Yeah.
Meryl a mage and an elf?
Yes, she's both.
So do you get? But she's part of like the
She's part of the Dalish. with
the elf
her-
Mennonites, like. So she's not really in society.
Yeah, well, yeah, the Dalish live out in the woods by themselves, because humans are shit to them. So
You know what
they
I'll
prefer
say?
to
I
be
feel
on
like
their
the
own.
more obvious thing to have done with the Dalish would have just been to make them Irish. So it's a little bit
Well, Meryl's
it's a
they're
little
Welsh,
bit iconic
though.
that they made the like the like forest people Welsh.
Welsh. What can you tell me about this joining?
Honestly, nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you. You know, it just occurred to me.
So are we gonna
never be
make out with him
women
later?
In the Grey Wardens.
With Dean Winchester?
Yeah.
I don't know how into that he'd be.
We're too smart for you.
Controversial
But if
statement.
you're here,
What?
does that make you?
I'm just reading out the lines as I pick them.
Oh.
Incredibly unlucky.
Ouch. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
I love his instinct being, well, I just met this person and they're a new recruit, but I should definitely let them be in charge of me and my situation.
I wish I had the stamina to jog like literally everywhere like this.
like arms pumping back and forth. Like
Perpetual half jog. Can you imagine you see this person just like at Kroger?
In this outfit.
Pushing the cart like this. Getting their feet up that high.
What is the modern version of this outfit? Just like a mini skirt and a crop top? But with like a Kevlar vest underneath?
You found Alistair,
hey Duncan.
did you?
Yeah.
Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations.
Duncan, I love you and
Assuming,
your
of course,
single
that you're
earring.
quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered
There it
mother
is.
ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the maids, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
God, look at that
And this, of
cod
course,
piece.
is the recruit
It's so
that Duncan
present,
said he
and
was
I wish
bringing.
it wasn't.
The way that the abs are like carved into that top is one of the least visually appealing things I've ever seen in my life.
I need to find some new armor.
Like,
can we
she
get on
has
with
such
this?
a beautiful face.
Let us begin.
And as you like
four will
look
be
down,
heading
it's like,
into
oh,
Kokari Wilds
it's
to
just a
perform
horror
two
show.
tasks.
It's awful.
First is to obtain 3
I'll
vials
check my
of
That's why
inventory
he's
after
looking
this
like that.
cutscene.
He's trying
and
not to
we'll-
look at it. He's like, oh my god.
And what's the second
There
task?
was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support, treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Like, this guy's ponytail. He's beautiful.
Duncan, I love Duncan. When do you need to go to bed, Sydney?
Duncan was a constant refrain back when we had a Dunkin' Donuts on college campus. And they replaced it. And the refrain became, I miss Duncan.
I miss Duncan.
I miss
Mm.
Duncan
Out
so
there.
bad.
Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
When do you need to go to bed? You don't work tomorrow, right?
You know, they can call me anytime and make me
That's
work.
true.
So,
Hopefully you don't work tomorrow. We're in the Kokari Wilds now. I could spend about an hour and a half out here doing all of the Kokari Wilds quests. I will not, though. I will spare a stream from that and just kind of focus on our story quest. I have like 100% of this game before, like done every single side quest in every single area. It's not that hard.
you just have to get good, bro.
Well, I was doing a run where I was playing on Nightmare, which is the difficulty we're playing on right now, and I was like, you know what? I'll just also make this a 100% run. I'll do all of the side quests, and I'll just, I'll get my achievements. So I did, and it was a little bit arduous because there's certain areas like this, the Kokari Wilds, probably never going to come back here. Well, I know for a fact I'm never going to come back here after this set of missions. So you kind of have to make sure that you're getting done what needs to get done. It's my dog.
Wait, oh my gosh, it's almost 7 o'clock. I need to go eat some more tortilla chips and then go to sleep.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my tortilla snack and then go to bed.
Alright. Well, enjoyed having you on the stream, Sid.
I enjoyed being here and talking about tortilla chips and the stat.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Alright, bye-bye!
Everyone say bye to Sydney.
Bye-bye.
It is begun.
It's just us and the wolf pelts now, boys.
Over here.
I think we'll probably finish up the quest to do the joining. And you know what? We'll do
he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
the battle
My
of
scouting
Ostagar
band
too,
was
because that's
attacked by
exciting and fun. And we'll end after that.
They came out of the ground.
Probably about another hour.
Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Let's try to bandage him up at least.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Armor is like the same
Did you
color
hear?
as my
An
character's
entire
skin. It is
patrol of
quite
seasoned
disturbing.
men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Far from helpless. We're far from helpless here. We'll be fine.
I still do not relish the thought of encountering an army.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Alright. And my dog. Don't think I'm actually supposed to have my dog yet. I think I'm supposed to encounter my dog again outside of the, You know what? I would love to have my dog here to make things a little bit easier. But for story purposes, be gone.
It shall be done.
Hello. Oh.
Very well.
Okay. Where is that? Let's see. Whoever finds this note is the last will and testament of Rigby the missionary, proud speaker of the Maker's word. I have come to the wilds to speak the chant, but I fear I will die here at the hands of the Darkspawn. Leave all that came with me, all I came with, to my wife Jeddah. Should the reader of this note feel charitable, I have buried a sealed block box in our camp, nestled in a Tevinter ruin in the western reaches of the wilds. It is my will that this lockbox finds my wife in Redcliffe, and that it is still sealed shut when it reaches her. To my wife and my son, I apologize that my work has taken me from you, but I know that I will die in service of the Maker. Okay, well, I guess we can find this guy's stupid lockbox and take it to his stupid wife. That's gonna be this
What do
way.
you know? More Darkspawn about. Prepare for random violence.
Oh, he's so snarky in the face of the horrors.
Very well.
That flower, white with a red centre. The kennel master at Ostagar was asking about those.
What do you want him?
The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting Darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the
Am I
wilds and brought
drifting?
him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Alright. Sounds good. Oh, that seems not good.
Who's they?
Shit. Well. When's our last save? Now we're probably going to be in the Kokari Wilds, but... Oh, not the beginning. Okay, well... I think with that failure, this seems like a good place to wrap for the evening. Hate to end on a sour note, but it is what it is. I might play off stream for a second and get us back to where we were sometime later this week. I will be streaming next Sunday, Dragon Age again. This will be our Sunday game until we get through with it. I thought on Tuesday, on Valentine's Day, for anyone who doesn't have any plans on Valentine's Day evening, I thought I might hop on for a little quick stream sometime in the evening, maybe play some little short dating sims or something like that, something cute, something thematic. So that is the plan for this week. I will see about that. If we do that, I will post as much in the Discord. If anyone's not in the Discord, you can find the link on my channel and hop in there for stream announcements. Good stream, everyone. Had some fun with Dragon Age. And I will, well, I'll change to my ending soon screen. And we can say I will see you guys next week. Maybe on Tuesday, but definitely next week. Have a good night, everyone. Hope you sleep well if you're getting to sleep soon. And I'll be off. Good night.